Breaking news in Northwest Harris County. Deputies say a 68-year-old woman asleep in her bed was shot and killed in a drive-by, and an 11-year-old got hit in the crossfire. This happened just before 1 this morning on Betty Wood near Kirkendall. Investigators say the woman's 23-year-old grandson ran outside and started shooting back at the vehicle as it drove off. Deputies say one of those bullets went across the street and grazed an 11-year-old girl inside her home. Thankfully, she was not seriously hurt. No arrests have been made so far. Well, the FDA just authorized a new COVID-19 testing technique that could allow people to get their results back faster. We certainly need them. Yeah, ABC13's Micah Hatfield joins us now to explain how all of this would work. Good morning, Micah.
Hey, good morning, Stephen and Erica. This technique that Quest Diagnostics got approved to use is not necessarily new. They say that it's frequently used to test donated blood for viruses and other things. It's called pooling. Now, pooling is going to be used to test COVID-19 specimens. I want to explain to you how this is going to work. So each person's sample will still be collected like normal and put into an individual vial. When they get to the lab to be tested, however, several people's samples will be combined into pools, they're calling them, by the lab and tested together. If it comes back as negative, well, then everyone was negative. If they get a positive result, then each specimen will then be tested individually. Quest says it's an efficient way to evaluate patients in regions or populations with low rates of the virus. In a statement, Quest Diagnostics says, quote, "Pooling will help expand testing capacity, but it is not a magic bullet, and testing times will continue to be strained as long as soaring COVID-19 tests demand outpaces capacity. Each of us can practice behaviors that will reduce COVID-19 infections in our communities." Quest does plan to roll out this technique in 2 of its labs by the end of next week, and then their other labs will follow. In the Texas Medical Center, Micah Hatfield, ABC13 Eyewitness News.
Good information there, Micah. Thanks. Well, you can find a list of testing locations if you think you may have been exposed to the virus, plus the latest numbers of COVID-19 cases right in your area down to the zip code. You just type that in at this section of ABC13.com.
Hundreds of teachers across the state are taking a stand against a return to the classroom until they see a steady drop in COVID-19 cases.
Yeah, a lot of fear here. Yesterday, a caravan of teachers in Austin were honking their horns, trying to get attention outside the governor's mansion and the state capitol. This comes after the Texas Education Agency said it would allow the first 4 weeks of school to be online, with an additional 4 weeks only if needed. Many teachers said they are eager to be reunited with their students, but it's not worth risking any more lives.
Send the message that teachers are not martyrs. Teachers have lives. Teachers are people too.
Well, some teachers have even threatened to quit if they are forced to go back to the classroom.
New this morning, 1 person is dead, 2 others were hurt after a multi-vehicle crash on FM 1960 near Atascocita Shores. The fire chief says a Dodge Charger was speeding, went off the roadway and hit a truck waiting to turn. The Dodge Charger caught on fire. Unfortunately, the driver died. Good Samaritans were able to pull the passenger out. Investigators say they're looking into whether or not the driver was impaired. The crash caused power to be knocked out for some time in that area. Well, the fight for justice has not stopped as hundreds gathered in San Antonio this weekend to remember the life of Fort Hood soldier Vanessa Guillen. Yesterday, demonstrators took to the streets for the No Mas movement. The details of Vanessa's murder shocked people around the world and sparked a call for immediate change within the U.S. military.
Vanessa's particular story both struck us in a very strong way, where we both created the first events for each of our respective cities.
And we've seen the impact it's taken till now, so we just want to keep the momentum going.
There have also been marches in Dallas, Austin, and here in Houston, of course. Vanessa's family says they're not going to stop fighting until they receive answers on how in the world she could have been murdered on an Army base.
The Trump administration says it will resume hearings for migrants waiting at the Mexican border, hoping to learn whether or not they'll be granted refuge here in the United States. The administration's migrant protection protocols have actually led to people to camp in unsafe conditions while they wait there. The normal wait time is just weeks, but of course those proceedings were halted back in March due to COVID-19. The Department of Homeland Security says the hearings will resume once they have the green light from health officials.
All right, it's going to be a busy week for us, so we want to get you prepared for it. Looking ahead, starting with today, 93 spotty hit and miss thunderstorms, 30%, so the coverage will be less across the map, but they will still be decent if they pop up. Tomorrow, 40% chance. And then Tuesday, up to 60% as a little more moisture comes in out of the Gulf. Now, nothing organized early this week. Late this week, we'll have to watch the tropics, and we'll show you that coming up in a second. Beautiful start, though, to your Sunday. There's the tropical wave. Again, I would expect it to become a medium chance of development by early next week as it moves into the Gulf. These are super warm waters, low wind shear, and it's got a blocking high pressure up over the southeast United States, so it's got to move west across the Gulf. Now, luckily, I'm not, at this point, things don't look like it's something to be concerned about. I do still think an outside chance at organization, maybe a depression or so, but at the very least, we're going to see moisture out of this. So heavy rains possible Friday, Saturday. And again, as we get closer, that time frame will become more fine-tuned. Could shift a little bit earlier like Thursday, a little bit later Saturday night, but I think that's pretty much the window, and that's going to bring us possibly some more rain, much needed rain at this point. But we'll have to watch it. There's that blocking high pressure, and on tropical spin, there's where Future Track has it on Wednesday, the European model. And then it pushes a little further to the west, so again, still, even the location can also be fine-tuned. A little further south along the coast, a little further north. But the western Gulf Coast and the eastern parts of the Mexico Gulf Coast are definitely looking more like the area that'll see it. All in all, we're seeing rain chances basically every day. There's Monday and Tuesday. Again, coverage increasing each day. So 30%, 40%, 60% today through Tuesday, respectively. Wednesday back down to 30%, and then those rains could arrive maybe as early as Thursday, so that number could change, but I have 70% right now Friday, Saturday. I do believe those are the days to pinpoint at this point. Good news is temps may not even get to these low 90s in the afternoons. So, you know, it's going to be close, and all in all, there's a rain chance basically every day. We'll keep you updated on the tropics each day at abc13.com/tropical update.